What's going on, guys? I'm Mishukishu. We are back with another Musume video. In this video, we will be talking about the new URA Finals update that has been out for about 3-4 days by the time you're seeing this video. Maybe more? Not too sure. About a week. Or maybe not. But I don't know if I'm going to be releasing this after or before a run. Probably before. Because I had already just recorded a run actually for you guys. But I realized that at the end I was kind of going around the place talking about it, so I'll give you a more detailed outlook on what to expect in the new URA Finals update if you guys don't know anything about it, with also pictures in it already so you guys can see what it is. So let me get this out of this way and we're gonna go look at Game Torah. All this information is available on Game Torah. I usually always leave their links down in the description for easier access for you guys to get full translation of skills and all that you guys want to know to help you guys in any runs that you want. So with that being said, we're going to talk about the Happy Meek duel. So I'm just going to read off what over here. So these duels are the biggest addition to the scenario. It is just the one that you'll mainly see throughout the run because it leads up to what happens in the end in the URA Finals itself. So training facilities will now randomly include Happy Meek when there's an orange mark with that kanji on her icon. Carrying out this training will trigger a new training event where you can duel her. Failing the training will not start a duel. So first you gotta do the training successfully and then you trigger the duel. And then after that, you'll be given three choices. The first one will always be the stat type that triggered the duel. So for example, just like in the picture shown here, if you do a speed one, the top one, which is the green one in the next photo right below it, is going to be speed, and then the next two will be random ones. And then the other two will be random choices picked from the 5 stat types and energy, so you can also get energy out of it. And then each choice will also show your chances to succeed at the said duel, indicated by X, triangle, circle, and double circle. So pretty much how it is when you see like what are your chances for races when you're looking at that, or like before a race you can see like the chances of you to succeed in that race. So succeeding will raise Happy Meek's level for the next duel and award you with the following. So I mentioned all of this at that video, but I'm gonna go over it now since we have it here. A stat uncap of 4 for the targeted stats. So speed will get uncapped by 4, I'm assuming. Between 10 to 25 of the targeted stat depending on Happy Meek's level. So the higher the level on Happy Meek's level, the higher or the more stats, training stats you get for that stat. 30 skill points, 4 maximum energy, and a skill hint for the relevant Essence of Racing skill, which is, you guys can see here. Winning repeated duels focused on the same stat will raise the hint level further. Losing a duel will award 5 to 15 of the targeted stat, depending on the level and 5 SP. So even if you lose a duel, you will still get stats from it, and also a little skill points for it. So, and the list of all obtainable Essence of Racing skills. So speed, it looks like this. Your speed will slightly increase during the second half of the middle leg. For stamina, during the last spurt, use a little stamina to increase your speed a little. Power, if you try to overtake someone during the last spurt, your speed will increase a little. Wisdom, if you activate at least 2 skills in the second half of the race, your speed will increase a little. Guts, if you participate in a showdown, your acceleration will increase a little. Then energy, if your motivation is good or better, your stamina, guts, and wisdom stats will increase. I kind of like that one because it affects 3 stats. And then there's also a new inheritance factor, as mentioned here. An inheritance factor for each of these new skills also exists. They have a common and an enhanced version, which shows in the form of a plus, as you guys can see in the photo over here. Each going from 1 to 3 stars as usual. The common versions simply grant hint levels for the respective skills, while the enhanced versions will also grant some of the respective stat or skill points in case of Essence of Racing energy factor. So this will give skill points instead if you get the energy factor instead. What decides whether you can get the normal or plus factor is still under investigation. So since it's still pretty new, we don't know, or they don't know, what decides the factor you get. Because I don't even think I got it in the run I did. Actually, let's take a look at that real quick. So let me pop this back out. And it was, so you guys are already gonna see what I got, but if you guys want to see the run, it'll be tomorrow's video. So let's look at my inheritance factors. Did I get anything that looks like this? Doesn't look like it. So doesn't look like I had gotten it, so it is what it is. But it might be related to maxing out Happy Meek's level and winning against her in the URA Finals final race. So I did beat her in the URA Finals race, and her level was maxed out, if I'm not mistaken. The difficulty of these duels scale with Happy Meek's level. Winning 5 duels will max out her level, displayed as level max in the duel icon. So over here, you guys can see that says level 1 for right beside Happy Meek. It'll say level max when you go against her or duel against her again, causing a strengthened version of her with a blue glowing aura to appear in the URA Finals final race. Similar to Legends race, there will be a cut-in before or after the race. You will have the following aptitudes, skills, motivation, and something in the range of the following stats. Specifics can vary by plus or minus 10 in each stat. So it seems like these aptitudes and skills and motivation will always be the same, except for the stats will just vary between plus or minus 10 for each stat. Winning against the powered up Happy Meek will affect the this training scenario or factor, I'm not sure. It will affect the training event that occurs at the end of the run. It will now award you with a hint for the Beyond the Limits. So Beyond the Limits, I do show this skill. I did get the skill, so it increases speed during the last spurt. Special scaling still under investigation, so it's not too sure what it is. Scenario skill, as well as giving you 20 of every stat and 150 skill points. These values are affected by race bonus, so you can still get more if your race bonuses are a little bit higher. Your chances of receiving the URA Final scenario factor will also be raised, so it'll make it easier to get the scenario factor if you guys are looking for that. If you don't trigger her appearance, the event will instead reward 10 of every stat as well as ADSP, also affected by race bonus, but no given hints. So what I realized on my run, that I did get a lot of stats at the end of the initial run. I think I got 25, and then I got 20, and I still got like extra 5 and 9 after it. So pretty crazy if you guys are just running URA Finals. So training events. There is now a training event featuring Chairman Akikawa. Well, Ariyoi, which is guaranteed to trigger at the end of late July, so halfway through the summer camp. During both summer training camps, this event will restore 30 energy. So I'm assuming this is only for the URA Finals, because obviously it is under the new updated URA Finals over here. So I'm not too sure, or I'm pretty sure it's not in the other training events. I feel like this is just a URA Finals thing. So the training events at the end of a run have been adjusted to give more rewards. Oh, stats and skill points. The values are currently under investigation. So that's probably why I just mentioned how I got a lot. That's probably why I got a lot, because they added a little bit more. And then these are the adjusted base training values, which is basically the end of the update. The new base training values, as well as the difference from before, are as follows. So for speed, new stat gains, plus 11 speed, plus 6 power, plus 4 skill points. Gain difference, plus 1 speed, plus 1 power, plus 2 SP, minus 21 energy. For stamina, plus 10 stamina, 6 guts, 4 skill points. The gain difference, 1 stamina, 2 guts, 2 skill points, and energy takes minus 19. For power, plus 6 stamina, plus 9 power, plus 4 skill points. We're gonna gain difference, 1 stamina, 1 power, 2 skill points, energy minus 20. For guts, new stat gain, plus 5 speed, plus 5 power, 8 guts, and 4 SP. Gain difference, 1 speed, 1 power, 2 skill points, minus 22 energy. And for wisdom, 2 speed, 10 wisdom, 5 skill points for new stat gains, and 1 wisdom and 1 skill point for the gain difference. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the new update. For the new URA Finals update, as you guys can see here. Thank you to Game Toro for the information. As always, like I said, their link will be in the description. I usually always have it there. But yeah, with that being said, guys, that is pretty much gonna be it for this video. If you guys have any questions or you have a hard time with translations, feel free to go to Game Toro. It's a really good website that can pretty much help you out with anything. So for example, characters, this is pretty much how I get the translations. Wonder Cute over here, and then you can also see supports over here. Obviously I will still be talking about all the banners and all that from here, just so you guys can see the video. Also probably some summons depending on situation. You can also look at different support cards. Skills, this is a big one. This is sometimes what I do at the end of runs. I'll take my time to look at different skills to see if I'm getting the right one. Missions, if you guys are wondering what missions you guys are missing, although I do mostly go over them. Race lists, if you guys are curious about race lists, you can filter them from D1 all the way to pre-OP. More over here, if you guys are curious about anything. And what helps a lot when doing runs is a training event helper. As you guys can see, you got 5 different decks, and you could choose your training scenario: URA Finals, Alharu High, Make a New Track, or Grand Live. Have the 6 cards that you are using and the character that you're using, and you'll be able to just go through them and see what events, what right decisions you want to make, so you guys are picking the right event choice. For example, over here, if you guys want +10 on stamina and power, you will lose -10 energy. Or if you guys just want +5 and 15 skill points, you can click the bottom option. So this is what I primarily use to help me through my runs. Although since I've been using the same cards all the time, I do remember what options to use most of the time. I double check just to make sure I'm not picking the wrong one. But what else is there? Compatibility. This is more like trying to see how like the double circle, the circle, when it comes down to like the parents, when you're choosing parents. It's also a gacha simulator. So let's say you draw 10, another 10. You can see like the chances and how many pulls you've done and how many jewels you've spent. So let's go actually until you probably see Wonder Cute. Now, well, looks like we got an SSR here. We got Admire Vega. So when will we get Wonder Cute? That is the Halloween Super Creek. Oh, it's Aston Machan. The Summer Gold Chip. What was that? That's the Fantasy Grass Wonder. That's correct. Aston Machan again. Wow, this is a lot of pulls. We wrote 3 6 stars though, or 3 stars. That's a full armor Fuku. Seeking the Pearl. That's the 3rd time we got her. Saiyan Sky. Wow, hold on, let's reset this. Yeah, so if you guys want to, I guess, see a gacha simulator, you can see over here how many times it will take to get the new character. Surprisingly, I still haven't seen Wonder Cute as I'm clicking through this right now, which is crazy. Are we not gonna get her once in this simulator? It's kind of crazy. Oh, there she is. Okay, we just got her. Oh, you can also see a list of what you've gotten. So we got Akandra Pasa, the fantasy one, Christmas Biwa, Summer Marzensky, Meisha Dodo, Measure McQueen, and then Wonder Cute. Yeah, you could also do a support gacha. A support gacha. You could also a race scheduler. We can select a character. So Admire Vega, you can see the schedules. Although you can just see their schedule by going to their initial like page. Yeah, you can see right here. That Game Torah, really helpful website if you guys are in need of help for translations and all that. But yeah, with that being said, guys, that is gonna be the end of this video. I think I've gone on long enough for this update video. So if you guys didn't make it this far in this video, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new URA Finals update. I personally think it makes it more viable. Well, not that it doesn't make it more viable. It's just at least there's something new about it. Pretty sure they're gonna do the same thing, maybe to the Alharu Cup. Maybe. If not, then we'll probably expect a new training scenario by the second anniversary. Maybe. I don't know what other training scenarios they can do, but if they keep making new ones, I don't mind. But yeah, I just want to say thank you once again, guys, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.